Well, time for the pick. Jim, you like mobility stocks, mobile devices is what you're saying here. Who do you have? Do you have two favorites today?
That's right. I mean, the last time I was on the show, I talked about some concerns about technology, but highlighted that I like the mobility sector, and it's Apple and Motorola. Now, Apple is the institutional darling, obviously, of the market, but they're not just a technology company. They're now a media company. Their devices are second to none, and they now get billions through apps, music, video content. I think their integrated model is what really distinguishes them. It'll help them grow revenues, and their customers are incredibly loyal.
So you like Apple, but what about Motorola? I mean, that's a different ball of wax there. They've had some issues this year.
It's a different ball of wax. To me, it's really almost the Google play. It's trading at a discount still to its Google acquisition price. Again, I think it's Apple's biggest competitor when it comes to devices right now, and I think it's an important strategic acquisition for Google, for its Android operating system, and as a result of that, again, I think there's a little pop to be had. It'll get regulatory approval, and that there'll be an upside there.
All right, real quick, Sandra was talking about commodities from the CME. Do you like commodities next year or no?
Actually, quite a bit, particularly the agricultural commodities. I think the theme of the trend is population growth, rising incomes in developing countries, urbanization, health consciousness. All of these things lead to, on the demand side, an increase. On the supply side, you've got really tough weather conditions, and again, there's just not a lot of options to for acreage to grow more food. So the trend is very positive, and I think it's a good place to put money.
All right, Jim, before you go, I got to give you props on some names that you picked when you were here back in October, and you've been a great friend of the show, and it's great to finish the year with you, Jim. But you liked McDonald's, you liked Merck, and you liked Procter & Gamble. If our viewers had listened to you, if you would listen to Jim Frischling, you would have made money over the last 3 months. All of these stocks have performed well. So, I mean, those are today's charts, but you've done well. Do you still like these names? I
really do. And again, I talked at the top of the show about 12 are going to look pretty similar to 2011, given some of the challenges we're facing. So the dividend-paying theme, I mean, McDonald's over 30% was a home run. But again, a commitment to their distribution channels, a great franchise, diversification of products. And I think they continue to grow. And again, I heard one of your guests earlier commenting on troubles in Europe, and McDonald's is doing well. They have a great price point, so don't count them out even if Europe is in trouble. The other ones, again, dividend payers, defensive, great franchises. So I can't say these are the most exciting picks, but I got to tell you, I think they'll be performers again in 2012.
Hey, look, if you put money in the S&P 500 at the beginning of the year, guess what, everybody? You made zero money. You didn't make any money this year on the S&P 500. All right. Well, Jim Frischling, thank you for being here. And again, thank you. Have a great New Year's.
Happy New Year to you, too.
All right. Well, that is it for myself and the Big Noon Show for the year.